In the 90s, my friend Taz and I became obsessed with thrift shopping in Los Angeles, the city, the county, the the edges of the county, everything. We knew everywhere. So hunting for these treasures, like I said, was an obsession. What would we find? It's not what we needed, because both of our places were absolutely chock-a-block full of treasures, of bizarre, I mean, like, green. I had yellow velvet, like Roman, like curved, like love seats, and like all of this vintage wild paintings mixed with like super bizarre, like, nude women, velvet paintings, and like weird bas relief, like conquistador or whatever, mixed with a chandelier, mixed with, as you can see in the preview, my dining room table was, and they were heavy. 4 candy apple red ice cream parlor chairs that were like lead. I mean, it took 2 people to move each one. Why? I had a tiny little 1 bedroom that I was living in with Johnny. Taz actually knew Johnny before he passed. There was no room, but I made room, and Taz made room. If he didn't have like room for a picture, then he would take the frame out and, like, with fish wire, like hang them from the ceiling because there was like no room. So this obsession, this weird, like, decorating madness, this treasure hunting went on for like all the early 80s, basically. I mean, it's several years in the early 80s. This was our obsession. Every free moment. Of course, now, like, some of us work or worked, so you can go there like every single day, but you could go there after work, or if you had days off, or every weekend. It wasn't even like, it was just an assumption that that's what happened, when the weekend rolled around, or we had free time, because he had a lot of stuff that he did creatively. He had a little shop eventually, and he could redo stuff, turn stuff into clocks and all kinds of stuff. And some of this we resold at garage sales. Like, we knew that someone was having a garage sale. My specialty was taking old wooden chairs, and then I would sand them down and paint, like, intricately the carving or the impression on the chair. I could also do patina work. So any metal that I got, I would like put my hands in aqua and brown and whatever paint and do it in a way, and dripping and whatever, that it actually looked patinaed. So we had these little tricks, and we were like running all over the place, like, cats on fire, with these weird treasures, hunting them down. This, like, I mean, absolute, plethora of weird shit. And we were, like I said, everywhere at every free moment. But eventually, this this obsession, this obsessive thrift shopping then wasn't enough. It became not enough for us. So we ventured